Good evening, Sala. Thank you for joining us today. On behalf of Arabian Child, I welcome you in our open day for Early Childhood Leadership Diploma. If you please send a message in a chat if you can hear me and if you can see my screen as well. Hi, Sala. Can you please send me a message or at least send me hands up that if you can hear me and if you can see me?
Hi, I can hear you.
Hi, Sala. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Zubina. I work here in Arabian Child as a training manager. So I'll be supporting you today in this Cash Level 5 diploma for women in education. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So much
Mm-hmm.
time ahead. Um, I'm a catch TV holder. I'm presently a nursery teacher. I handle ages 2 to 4 years old, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been a teacher for 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to having my cash five. I just want to get a review about it.
Sure,
What
no
I kind of
problem.
was. Yeah,
Exactly. So just to confirm, Salah, you are working in a nursery in Dubai or Abu Dhabi?
I'm in Abu Dhabi.
In Abu Dhabi as a teacher.
Yes, please.
Amazing. So, Cash Level 5 Diploma in Leadership for Children and Young People Services. Let me, and you can see my screen, yeah? Can you see my screen? Okay, so today's session, we will be talking about how Dubai schools and nurseries, the people who are working, especially a woman like you in schools and nurseries, are ready to take up their leadership step. So for you, as you said, that you already have cash level 3 diploma, level 5 diploma is a supervisory or a managerial role. Salah, just confirm if you can see my screen and hear me properly.
Yes, I can hear you. I think my network just disconnected.
All right, so I'll start. I'll give you a brief about it. People like you who are working in schools and nurseries, either in a teaching role or any other position, it is an ideal for them to take up their next leadership step. It's the cash level 5 diploma in leadership. When you have done cash level 3, so this cash level 5 is giving you another step. You can get a position with this program as a deputy manager, supervisor, nursery director, principal, and overview. And today we will be talking about this qualification. We will see that what is the course structure, how many units are there, what are the leadership competencies and assessment approach you will have. We will also see what kind of a support you will be getting through your study and experience, is a flexible study, tutoring, and workload guidance, and what are the progression outcomes, enrollment process, and question and answer. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
So, a lot of people, especially like you who are in a teaching role, after being working for some time in a nursery or school as a teacher, they will be looking for a further career progression. So if you are a dedicated woman, you are working in a nursery in UAE or in a school, you have an experience being a teacher, you have a qualification of being a teacher as well, and you are ready to move beyond the classroom and step into a leadership. So that qualification is a pathway you will have to take. This qualification will open doors for you. You can apply various role in this sector. Those role, as I said, it could be somebody who is aspiring to become a center director or a head teacher or a senior manager or a deputy manager or a coordinator. So you can start from all these positions as it will give you, this qualification will give you credibility and competencies to lead with confidence. Majority of people working in UAE in these qualifications are women. So women educator in schools and nurseries, they are looking for upskill themselves or to move and further their career. So if your uh, future aim, or you are aspiring to be a woman leader in early years, or this qualification is not limited to early years, as the program title is Cash Level 5 Diploma in Leadership for Children and Young People Services. It means with this qualification, you cannot work only as a nursery supervisor or a preschool director or a principal, but you can work in any setting that is dealing with children from 0 to 15 years. It could be primary school, it could be special needs center, it could be entertainment center or recreation activity center where children are served from birth up till 15. So in this cash level 5 international qualification, you will be receiving a certificate that will qualify you not only to work in UAE, but also internationally, as this the British qualification directly certified by the British awarding body. So that program is recognized beyond Dubai as well. It's not going to be only limited to UAE or Dubai. It is recognized all over the world. It is international certificate directly certified by British awarding body and CFE cash, and it is locally approved and credited also by KHDA, which is called Knowledge and Human Development Authority. That qualification opened doors for your woman leader in education. Many people who are doing this qualification, they can take up a role in nurseries, in schools, or in special needs centers. This is recognized in UAE if you're working in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, or actually it is recognized all over the world. Arabian Child is based in Dubai. We are a KHDA approved technical vocational training provider. We have a many partnership with international organization to provide quality qualification and services for people who are working in early childhood or in an education sector. So this is one of the gold standard qualification. If you look at all the job advertisements or ad in a LinkedIn or over the internet, you will see that all the job advertisement will say that we are looking for a nursery manager or a school director or a principal who is having cash level 5 or equivalent. So that's going to be giving you a confidence to do your job by having all the skills and competency as well as career prospect. You will be having a gold standard international qualification which opened door for you many in a supervisory or a managerial role. So when you're moving from classroom role into recognized leadership position in the by nurseries or school, you will need to have a formal qualification that will be opening not only a door for you for a better role, positions, or a better income, but it will you will need also a confidence, you will need skill, you will need an ability that can help you to lead your setting, to develop your team, to create outstanding learning environment. And on top of it, the most thing is you will need to have a qualification that is required by all authorities. If you are in Dubai, as per KHDA, if you are in Abu Dhabi, as per ADEK, anyone who wanted to work in a supervisory or managerial role will need to have a qualification. Level 5 will meet that requirement. It will also provide you support, all the tools, all the strategies to lead a child care center, to work with your staff, to do performance appraisal, to do the communication, to support your staff, to do promote quality or to do a proper supervision. So in this diploma, it's a license to practice in a supervisory or a managerial role. I will always give an example of a driving license. So once you have your driving license, you pass your test, theoretical test and a practical test, you get a confirmation that you know every single detail to be a nursery manager or supervisor. Similarly, once you have this level 5 diploma, you will be having all the skills, all the knowledge, competencies, and abilities that are required to work as a supervisor or manager. You can land into any nursery, any school, anywhere in the world, and you should be ready to lead with the purpose. There are some people who just joined now. So I'll say that make sure to use chat, ask any question you have it. And Salah, I have given you microphone also. You can unmute yourself and you can ask a question. Similarly, cash level 5 is not only helping you to get confidence to meet the government requirement, it will also give you a good earning potential. As all working women, including me and you, the reason why we are looking for a professional development is that we wanted to earn better. We need to have a powerful career step. We need to be positioned ourselves on top. So that is level 5 leadership threshold. And especially in UAE, the early childhood sector or education sector is growing rapidly. It is expanding, and more requirement for qualified, especially women leader, is increasingly in demand across schools and nurseries or childcare settings. So when you have this qualification, you position yourself on top of it. As the UAE is raising its quality standards and regulatory expectation, women with the cash level 5 qualifications are positioned for rewarding senior careers and a greater responsibility for recognition. And as I said, it's going to be giving you huge earning potential and long-term career progression. This is designed if you don't have any leadership qualification or a management qualification, no need to worry. You can sign up for that. This level 5 diploma is a well-rounded. It will be preparing for you informed leader in nurseries or school. The all units are planned in a way that you get all the information, all the knowledge and skills. We're going to be touching base on strategic management, safeguarding, inclusive practice, professional development, and organizational leadership. We're not going to be only exploring the theoretical and practical foundation for effective leadership, but we will be developing our in depth knowledge of safeguarding, child protection, risk management, and your responsibility as a leader in the nurseries or school. We're going to be looking into regulatory requirements like inclusive practice, health and safety. We will be looking into how to make sure all the policy and procedures are followed. There is no risk. The environment is safe, the environment is enabling, your place is good for your colleague. When we say environment, in a leadership, your role is not to make sure that your environment is safe for children, but your environment is very productive and positive for families who are coming to drop their children, for your colleagues who are working with you on daily basis, for other partners who are working on for you on an occasional basis. So that's going to be giving you all of those things. You will be learning about operational management. So you will be building a skill that are required for example, compliance and KHDA requirement or ADEC requirement or quality assurance and day-to-day strategic oversight of your setting. You will be having a professional development and reflective practice. So being a leader, you will be cultivating an environment where professional development and reflective practice is encouraged for yourself and for your team and for the people who are working with you in whatever the capacity they are in. So there's nothing you will be learning in this qualification that is not required for you to run your leadership role more effectively and more efficiently. When we talk about this, how are the assessments done? The good news is that there is no exam in this course. You don't have to be appearing in a final paper or a test as compared to educational qualification like a bachelor degree or master. It is all coursework based. When we say coursework based, it means that you will be having assignments where you write up your assignment, you write reflective statements, you prepare your work-based evidences, you prepare your resources to work in the organization, and you will be also assessed and observed in your leadership role once you complete all your training session for all the units. We will be having um, a support team that will be helping you and providing. This is designed for working professional. This is a job-based qualification. So people who are working in a teaching role, as soon as you register, you can update your CV, you can have your enrollment confirmation, and then you can start applying for a different roles in as a supervisory managerial role, because it's going to be giving you an opportunity that you will need to have this role not only for the sake of having a job, but also you will need this role to be completing your practical part required for the course. And as a woman, and been working with a woman from how many years now, we know that working in Dubai or in UAE schools and nursery, it require balance. It's a very demanding professional role. You do have your personal commitment. So that's the reason we designed our program is structured to a flex around your life. You don't have to compromise the quality of your qualification as well as about your family. So we have a flexible part-time study schedule. We have our training classes on weekends, Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You will have an option to choose from blended mode where you have some live classes on a weekend, some recorded lesson where you can study at your own time, at your own pace. And then you will be having between 8 to 12 months to finish your qualification without having further pressure or compromising your family quality life. So from your very first day of your study, you will be also assigned a dedicated tutor who will be with you, and that person will understand the Dubai education sector and the unique journey of women stepping into leadership. You will be guided through each unit, provide constructive feedback on your assignment, and support your confidence as a developing leader. So that person will be with you from the first day you sign up until you finish and you have your certificate. Study sessions are also designed to complement your professional practice rather than compete with it. You will find yourself applying new frameworks and ideas directly within your school or nursery setting, making your learning immediately impactful for both you and your team. And we have a support team who has a deep experience working with women educators across UAE with full understanding of all UAE regulatory framework. So whatever, whenever you have a question, you can get in touch with us. We will be there to support you, and you will have your teacher, your student support team, a dedicated department that can support you through that. Now, the beauty is once you study all of that, you attend all the session, you complete all your coursework, and you get your qualification certificate. Now, where this cash level 5 will take you. So as per our experience, you can see that in our Google review as well. Women graduate of Cash Level 5 diploma go on to hold some of the most influential leadership roles. You can be working in schools, nurseries, special needs center, and it's not only limited to early childhood. You can work in primary school, you can work in higher school, and here is a snapshot of where this qualification can take you. You can lead, practice, and mentor junior staff in your school or nursery. You will be a center manager. You can call yourself a head teacher. So you can lead a whole nursery or school, manage your staff, budgeting, government authorities compliance, and a quality of provision. And you can be working as a deputy manager or a regional director where you oversee multiple schools or nursery across that. So that's going to be opening for you multiple windows. Now, your leadership journey begin here. You can ask me question if you have any. I'll help you to support whatever the question you have it to making up your mind. Here you can see my number. This is Bina again. And if you want to
I
register, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask one question. Is it will there be any sessions that you have to attend on site?
No, you will not have to attend any on-site. You will be attending all the session live via Teams, and you will be having a full schedule for the whole program when you will have a class and when you will be studying through the portal.
Okay. All right.
And for
Thank
your
you.
assessment and observation, we will be coming to your place to assess you and to observe you.
Okay. So an assessor will come to where I'm working to observe.
Yes, once you finish all your assignment, all your portfolio is ready, we will come to see you. We'll sit down with you for 4 or 5 hours from the time you start your work. Sit down in your office, follow with you how you're doing it, give you feedback that will enhance your quality of a setting and your leadership practice.
Okay. All right. That's good. Thank
All
you.
right. Because for those
Yes.
who are with us registered for this open day, we are giving you exclusive 50% discount. And with this 50% discount, you can scan this QR code and you can sign up for that. With a 50% discount, we are offering you a rate 12,800. So that 12,800 is paid by link where you can have an option to make it into a flexible installment plan, which is Tabby or Tamara if you have it. So can you drop me your number in a chat or take my number and send me a WhatsApp? So if you need any assistance following up with your registration, I'll be happy to assist. Thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your being with us and I look forward to welcome you in our course.